We are going to create our own version of sushi with egg pasta, which is naturally gluten-free. The pasta ingredients are diet flour, eggs, and a pinch of salt. For the sushi, we will need some nori seaweed, mixed seafood, and in this case, some salmon, tuna, and shrimps. We'll start by preparing the pasta. Pour the flour on a pastry board, used for gluten-free recipes only, of course. Create a well. Pour in 2 whole eggs. And 2 egg yolks. Add a pinch of salt. And we'll start to knead the mixture, working from the center outwards until you have a smooth and supple dough. When it is nice and smooth, leave it to stand for about 30 minutes, after which we will cut the noodles to serve with the sushi. After 30 minutes, we can start to roll the dough, thinner and thinner as you go along. If you don't have a pasta machine, you can also use a rolling pin. Cut into smaller pieces and roll it through again. Once we have rolled out all the pieces, we'll mount the noodle cutter on the machine and slide the pieces of pasta through. Cook the noodles in plenty of boiling water and a pinch of salt. Stir gently so as not to break them and wait for a few moments. Meanwhile, I've prepared a clean cloth where we can place the noodles to dry them off. We have to wait a little. Once they are cooked, use some tongs or a fork to remove them from the pan and lay them on the cloth as straight as possible. Now wait a few moments to allow them to cool and dry well. Don't worry if they are a bit sticky. This is what will bind them inside the sushi. Now for the fish. In this case, I've chosen to use tuna, salmon and shrimps. Let's skin the salmon with a knife facing downwards. Simply slide it along the bottom and the skin comes off quickly. Now we're going to slice the tuna. The same for the salmon. And then remove the shrimp tails. I had already removed the head of the carpas. Now for the nori seaweed. You can find it in most supermarkets. Now we'll place it on a bamboo makisu and add a layer of noodles. They are just a bit sticky. And that's fine, as they need to bind together. Pop a fillet of fish inside. With the makisu to give it a nice rounded shape. As you can see, you simply pull the makisu towards you to slowly create the rounded shape. If we have any excess seaweed, just trim it off. Just wait a few moments for it to cool, and the seaweed will become nice and soft. Now let's do the others. Roll it up halfway and then pull it towards you again, giving it a nice shape. Once we have finished our sushi rolls, we are going to cut them into the classic short roll shape. Now we'll take a plate and start to arrange them. Now to garnish the dish. Of course, this is an Italian sushi, so instead of soy sauce, we can use some balsamic vinegar or just a drizzle of oil, some grains of Trapani sea salt. It's so simple, and our dish is ready to be served.